So, about there. Okay, so we're going to take the band around the back. And then just have your elbows into the side of you. So legs are hip width apart. Look forwards. And elbows into the side. So think about drawing your shoulders back and down. And then just opening the arms out. Keeping your palms up. And then we're just going to bring the arms in. And then open back out. So slide the shoulders down. Keep a kind of opening through the chest. So try not to roll the shoulders in and out. Just think of opening and closing through the shoulder blades. And a little bit of tension on the band, just so we can kind of feel it working through the shoulders a little bit. So shoulder blades squeezed together. Good, so stand up nice and tall, draw the abdominal muscles in. That's it. Jane, are you joining in? All right, I can see the back of your head. So unless, are you looking at the TV or something? Yeah, she's just moving around, okay. Okay, last one. Okay, hold the arms out to the side. So again, slide the shoulders down, and we're just going to reach the arms out and then draw the elbows back in. So open the arms out, just to kind of about shoulder height, and then pull the elbows back in. So again, we just want to feel a little bit of tension running down through the arms and then working into the shoulders. So we're not rolling the shoulders forwards, shoulders are stepped behind you, and then just reaching the arms out and in. So we're still standing tall, still looking ahead, bracing the abdominal muscles as you open and close. So this one, a little bit harder if you haven't changed the tension on your band. Give me two more. Reach and open up to shoulder height, and then pull back in. Good, last one. Now hold the arms up in the air, and then we're just going to squeeze in and open out. So arms are straight. Open the shoulder blades and close the shoulder blades. And again, adjust the tension on the band or get rid of the band altogether. You don't have to have that band there. It's just giving you a little bit of work, a little bit of feedback. Good, two more. And then we're going to add it all together. So you're going to rub the ribs, bring your arms down in front, open the arms out to the side, press up to shoulder height, and then squeeze in. So let's get 90-degree bend, palms up, open out to the side, reach up to shoulder height, then squeeze it in. And again, rub the ribs, arms in tight, open out, reach, and squeeze. One more time this way. Pull back, open, and press, and reach. Now reverse that. So we open out to the side, bring the elbows into the side of you, bring the arms in, reach forwards, open, close, and close. And again, reach up, open wide, pull in, and release. One more time. Reach, open, bend, and release. Good. Have a little shoulder roll there. Okay. With the band still behind you, put your hand on your hip. Now this side stays nice and still. So hand on hip, shoulders back and down. And remember, as much or as little tension as you want on that band. So we're just going to reach the arm up in front. And then we're just going to take a little circle and bringing the arm down towards the hip. So if you've got a lot of tension, mind that your body's not shifting to the side to get the arm up in the air. Keep your arm moving, but your body stops still. So just lift and circle, nice and easy. One more time. And now change direction. So just reach the arm out to the side, up overhead, and then slice it down. And again, so lift up, reach, body staying still. As the arm goes up on that highest point, that furthest point, draw your abdominal muscles in. Good, one more time. Now, just so you can see me, I'm going to go down on my knees, but you stay standing, okay? So the band is up in the air behind you, and I want you to just bend your elbow and then straighten your arm. So a little bit of tricep connection. Try and keep your arm close to the side of your head, and then just pull up. So a little bit harder, arm closer to the side of the head. If you want to make it a bit easier, you just take your elbow out a little bit further. So again, as much as a little tension on that band, and stretch the arm all the way up to the ceiling. Good, just 2 more, reach, nice and strong, last one, and then release, and then just bring your arm down nice and gently, and a little shoulder roll. Good, stay there, let's swap. So, band in your hand, resting on your hip, other arm with or without tension on that band, we slice it up through the air, and then circle around and down. So legs are still hip width, we're looking forwards, draw your abdominal muscles in, especially when you lift up onto that highest point. Good, and again, so easy circle. This is where I might see a bit of skin if it catches my t-shirt. Good, now change direction. So lift the arm up, reach, and then slice down in front. And again, lift. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Good, 2 more times. Big reach up. And last one, you're going to hold your arm up in the air. I'll just drop down onto my knees. Stay there. Arm by the side of the head. And we bend and straighten. So stock still, shoulders back. Reaching up to the ceiling. Arm by the side of the head. Good, give me 4 more. And 3, good, last 2, press, last one, and release, bring the arms down, however comfortably you can. Okay, legs are together for this one. Okay, legs together. So legs together is a bit more challenging for your balance, but if you need to, you're back with us, Jane, didn't miss anything. So if you need to, legs hip width apart, so together, challenging, a little bit wider, a little bit easier. Okay, so you're going to take your arms up into a VY shape with your band. Abs in tight, and we're just going to take a little lean over, and you can let your hips push out to the side, and then pull in to bring you back to center. So just a little lean over, and then pull in to bring it back to center. Now, if having the arms up in the air is too difficult, you can just do a little side bend here. Same muscles, just more challenging with the arms up in the air. Good, keep that going. Just see if you can go just a little bit further. And then pulling in to bring you back to center. So you really want to feel it working through that midsection. And we're going to add on in a minute. So really pull in tight, easy over. Remember, you can open out the legs if you need to. Arms up nice and strong, last one. Okay, now I'm going to go over and hold it over to one side. Now pull your arm down to your hip, reaching your other arm up to the ceiling. Release with control, and then go to the other side. So easy over, reach up, pull down, release with control. Don't just let the arm ping back and then come back to center. And again, so easy over. Remember, you control the tension on that band. Try and get that shoulder and arm to press down as your other arm is pressing up. So really reach the hand down to the floor. But make sure you're not pinging back. Let's do one more time each side. Easy over. Pull down. Reach with control. Last one, easy over. Pull down. Reach up, reach down. Control. And then center, and then just bring the arms down and have a little roll there. Good job. Okay, we're going to take the band behind the back. So wrap the band over your hips, bend your knees, place your hands on your thighs. We've done this one before. Tucking your chin in so you've got a long back. Try not to hunch your shoulders up, slide your shoulders down. Now tuck your bum under, pull into a pelvic tilt, and then release back out. So abs in tight, pull in, and then release back out. Try not to let the shoulders hunch up, slide the shoulders down, pull the belly button towards your spine, and then release back out. And again, drawing in. Think about sliding the ribs and hips together. Think about flattening your lower back, pushing up against your band, and try not to let the movement come into the top half. So keep your back nice and straight top half, and then just tuck under with the bottom half. Let's just do one more. On this one, you're going to grow tall and roll all the way up. Good. Okay, I'll stay here, sideways on. You need to have your band on your bum. And it may ping about a bit. You need to find a good position for it to be in. And you'll know why in a minute. So legs are going to stay hip width or just slightly wider. And all I want you to do is you're going to squat down and push your bum into your band and then come back up, okay? So push your bum into your band in a squat and hope that it doesn't ping up around the back of your head. That's it. So reach back as you reach forwards. Make sure your knees are going in line with your toes, not flaring out or in. And then just sit your bum and press into your band. So you're making it a little bit more challenging, reaching forwards as you squat. If you don't want to use the band, you don't have to. You can just do a little squat down and up. But when I did this on Wednesday, it reminded me, you know, you see those old machines they used to do keep fitting? It's the one that used to like go like that. You stand in it, it shake your bum about. Not that I ever went on one, but you know what I mean. Okay, last two, squat, reach. Last one, you're going to hold it down on this one, stay. Open the arms out, squeeze them back in. Open out, squeeze back in. Open and squeeze. Good. 4 more. Can you go a little lower? And 3. Chest up. Abs in. Last one. And release. And stand tall. Hopefully that got you a little bit breathless. Okay. You're going to bring the band around in front. So we're still going to stay with a little squat. And on this one, you're going to reach your arms in front as you squat. And then when you come up, I want you to press the band against your thighs and draw your shoulder blades back. So you know how we do this lying on the floor? You turn your palms in, you draw your shoulder blades together. Same move, but we just got it standing. Try not to just puff your chest out. Keep your body still and squeeze with your shoulders. So press the band against your thighs and pull the shoulders back. Really feel it around your chest, shoulders. Squeeze nice and strong. Last 2. Not many on this one. Last one. Now hold it here. With the band against your thighs, I want you to press and turn your head to the right. Release as you come to center. Press back, turn your head to the other way. So just do shoulder blades squeezing together, turning your neck, your head from side to side, and just giving a little stretch with your neck. Just do 2 more. Press, squeeze the shoulders. Good, last one. And release. Shake that out. You know when we do the 100, we're beating the arms like this. We're going to do this in standing with your band. But every time you breathe out, I want you to really think about pulling your abdominal muscles in, okay? So this is going to get your abs and your arms. So band on your thighs, shoulders back, a little bit of tension. You can straighten out your palms if you want, whatever's comfortable. Just start to beat your arms forward and backwards, little move. Breathe in for 5 and out. And remember, when you're breathing out, you're pulling your abdominal muscles in and feeling that corset wrapping all the way around you. You should be feeling this through your arms. Nice and strong with your abs. Keep pulsing, keep pulsing. Arms should be on fire, because mine are. Last 20. Strong to finish, last 10, and relax. I don't know if that was 100, but I suspect you were. Hopefully you felt that in your arms and really drawing in tight with your abs. Okay, we're going to Do a little bit more squatting, and then that's it for the squats, okay? So legs are hip width apart, again, arms in front of you. When you squat down, arms up, and just a gentle pull on the band, release, stand tall. And again, so we squat, open the arms, pull in, and release. Now, you don't have to use the band, remember. If it's uncomfortable to lift your arms all the way up, just keep them a little bit lower. So if you find if your arms are going up and you're kind of sticking your bum back or doing something weird, then keep your arms low and just pull out. Good. So nice strong squat, bum going back, arms up with a little pull. Doesn't have to be a big pull. We're just using that band. Deep squat, pull. Okay, 2 more times, we're adding on, and then we've finished with squats. Last one, hold it up, and just little pulses and pushes out with the arms. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo. Good job. Band behind you. Right, there is more comfortable to have your palms out or in. I prefer to have my palms facing away from me, only if it's comfortable. Slide your shoulders back, stand tall, look forwards, and we're just going to pull the arms apart slightly and release. So it's not a big move. You're staying quite low, hands by your bum, and just pulling out. So don't think about height, just think about taking your arms just a little push out to the side and make it a strong arm. So don't just bend your elbows, move the whole arm rather than just trying to, pull it out to the side with your wrist or something. So just squeeze out to the side. Couple more, just squeeze. So really strong upper body, pulling the arms out, opening the chest, using the muscles with posture in mind. Last 2. Good, last 1. Pull and release. Well done. Good, so arms should be fully awake now. Let's do a little bit more with your legs. Now, if balance is an issue, just be near something, but try not to lean on it. So we're going to take that band and put it underneath your right foot. That's it. And then place your hands on your hips. Now my band's quite long, so I can give myself a little bit more slack. If your band is short, just try not to let the band be pulling you down. So really set yourself up, shoulders back, and now lift the banded foot off the floor, balance, and just give me some little circles with the ankle, just a little ankle mobility, but balancing on that one foot. So look straight ahead, change direction, little ankle mobility, roll it round. If you're struggling with the ankle, just do a toe, heel up and down, just to get a little bit of movement in the ankle. Okay, knee up nice and high. With tension, press the leg down, control the return. And again, press the leg down, control the return. All the way down. Touch down will help with balance. See if you can work a little harder and not touch down completely. So really push your leg down, full extension, but just see you don't have to tap down. And again, press, nice and strong. So not only will you feel it in your working leg, but also in your supporting leg. So if your supporting leg's starting to feel it, that's fine, don't worry. Last 2, up and down, last 1. Now hold the knee up as high as you can and extend the leg towards me, then bend. So extend out and bend. Stand tall, look forwards, full extension on that leg, knee up as high as you can. Press. Good, 4 more. Push the heel, stretch the leg. Last 2, press. Good. Last 1. And then just bring the leg down by the side of you. Shake out if you need to. Nearly finished. Stand tall, lean, balance. Out to the side, squeeze it back in. So don't lift so high that you start to tilt the body. Keep your body upright. and just squeeze the leg out to the side. Tap down if you need to, but really see if you can stand tall and squeeze your inner thighs together, and your supporting leg should be feeling it as well. Last 3, last 2. Now up, can you sweep the leg across in front, inner thigh, outer thigh, inner thigh, and again, reach and lift, squeeze across. Lift and reach, squeeze across. Woo, last 2. Last 1. Hold it up and out to the side to finish. Promise, this is it. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Same thing, other side. Stand tall. Lift the foot, ankle, rotation round. So try and balance, look straight ahead, and just turn the ankle round. Change direction, easy circles. Good. 2, last 1. Now hold the knee up and then press the leg down. Knee up and press. Full extension on that leg. Straighten it right out. Good. Press. 4 more times. Push. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now we're going to hold the leg up in the air, and you're going to extend your leg, your foot towards me, and then bend and bring it back in. So knee up nice and high, shoulders back, press the leg out. Keep the knee up nice and high, press. Good. And again. Good. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then we're going to bring that leg down, have a little shake out. And then we're just going to take that leg out to the side and bring it back in. Out to the side and bring it back in. Chest up, back straight. Just a little lift, no leaning. And reach. Good. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Oops. Last 1. Then we're going to bring that leg across and then sweep out. Across and sweep out. Stand tall, squeeze and sweep. Finishing in 3, 2. Hold, last 1. Leg up, out to the side and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Woo. That got the legs. Okay, just watch this first one, okay? Because I'm going to lie down. You will be in a minute, but I just want to show you this before you lie down and maybe lose sight of what's happening. So the band's going to go around the back. So there's 3 exercises, and in the end we add them all together. So the first exercise is your arms are in a W shape, shoulders back and down, park the nose on the floor. Legs are bent on this one, heels together, turn your toes out, so knees wide, like we normally do with the exercise where you're squeezing your bum. Okay, so your first one is to lift, reach the arms out, bring the arms back in, and lower yourself down. Okay, that's number 1. Lift, out, in, and down. Now, if it's uncomfortable for your legs to be bent, just straighten them out. Second exercise then is the one we always do, well not always, but you know it. So hands under your forehead. And you're going to press your heels together and squeeze your bum. Now we're going to add on to this one if you want. You press your heels together, squeeze your bum, and lift your knees if it's comfortable. Okay, if it's not, don't do it. Just squeeze the bum. Try not to push the hips into the floor. Just squeeze the bum and lift the knees if it feels comfortable. If you need to pee, it's very uncomfortable, so I go to the toilet quickly. All right, and then we add all those 3 bits together. So you lift, and you lift your knees if it's comfortable, press the arms out, then you pull back in, and then you lower down. Okay? So let's do that one. Just need to trap my fingers under the radiator. Right, okay. So legs are bent, knees are wide, heels together, turn your toes out. Arms in a W shape, shoulders back and down. You're going to lift your head, chest, just a few inches off the floor, look down, then reach your arms out, full extension, control the arms back in, and then lower back down. So shoulders back, easy lift, press out, pull back in, and lower back down. So remember, if it's uncomfortable, straighten out the legs, stay low to the floor, and look down the whole time. So don't look forwards and press out through the neck, out through the top of the head, nose to floor, reach the arms, control the return, and lower it back down. One more time. Now exercise 2, let go of your band, hands under your forehead, shoulders back and down, and then you're going to press your heels together, squeeze your bum, and if it's comfortable, lift the knees off the floor, and then lower and release. So don't push down, squeeze in, hold your bum, lift the knees if it's comfortable, and then lower and release that tension. And again. So like your bum is in a vice, and you should feel like you're kind of rocking on your hip bone or your pubic bone. Press the heels, little lift, and then lower and release. 2 more times, squeeze the bum, push, lift if you wish, lower. 1 more time, press the heels, squeeze the bum, easy lift, and then lower. Okay, now adding all those 3 bits together if you want. So we're going to arms in a W shape, lift, knees as well if you want, stretch the arms out, squeeze back in and lower back down. So we lift, press the heels, squeeze the bum, stretch the arms through your fingers, reach, control, back down. Couple more. Really squeeze that bum tight. Can you lift your knees and maybe a little bit higher? Think about a good stretch down the front of your thighs. So if we sit down a lot, open out through the hip. Pull in with control. Last one now. Lift, press the heels, squeeze the bum, reach out through your fingers, reach in and release down. Good job. Straighten out your legs. I'll teach this one, but if you need to have a little look, it's quite simple, but you're going to have your hands, we've done this bit before, but we're going to add on. So you're going to take your hands on your bum, holding your band. So your hands are right on your bum when you hold your band. That's it. Look down, as we did in standing, draw your shoulder blades together, lift, and then just pull the band apart slightly. Not high, we're not looking for height, keep it touching your bum, and just pull the arms. Then release and roll and relax. So shoulder blades squeeze together, lift in a long line, gently pull the band. Remember, you control the tension. So if you feel it and it's hurting in your shoulder, either don't use the band or slacken that band off. So you're staying close to the floor and you're looking down. Shoulder blades squeeze, open out, and then release and down. One more time, because we're going to add on. And lift and pull and release and relax. Okay, take your hands underneath your forehead, let the band go. Legs can stay roughly about hip width, maybe just slightly wider. Shoulders back and down. And then we're just going to do a single leg lift, but hips stay on the floor. And as you lift, you shouldn't be rocking from side to side. If you are, just bring your legs in a little bit closer. Think about pointing your toe away rather than trying to lift that leg up so high. So you're reaching and pointing away. Think about lengthening that leg out like someone's pulling on your foot. Good. And press. Just do one more. Okay, now we're going to add those two exercises together. So you're going to grab your band again. Hands down by your side. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Lift, and when you lift, just lift one leg up off the floor. And then lower and relax, then change legs. So lift and lengthen. And then lower and relax. So squeeze your shoulders together. Press your foot away from you. Reach your hands down, shoulders down. And again, so try not to rock from side to side. If you feel you are, cut out the legs or just do the legs or just do the arms. So stretch that leg away. If you can focus on something underneath you, you might go a bit cross-eyed like I am if I stare at this mat. But try not to be rocking from side to side. So you should be able to lift that leg straight back behind you. Give me two more. Press the shoulders, lift the leg, lift the chest. Last one. And then release it down. Have a little rest there. Pop the band higher up on your back. And then push yourself up and sit your bum back on your heels. Good. Okay. Let's do a little cat stretch here. So we've got the band behind you, just in a place where it's going to stay still. Put your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Bring the weight forwards rather than sitting it back to push up into your shoulders. Now tuck your bum under, tuck the chin to the chest and arch your spine up to the ceiling as much as you can. And then lengthen all the way out, shoulders back and down, chest up. And again, so tuck under, push into that band, lift the chest up to the ceiling, and then lengthen all the way back out. A couple more times, so really lift the ribs up as much as you can. Push the hips forwards, lift the ribs up to the ceiling, and lengthen. Good, one more time. Push and lift, and release back out. Good. Okay, you're going to sit down on your bums and put the band under your feet. Now cross your band and sit up tall. If you feel like you're slouching, try bending your knees, because you do need a straight back. Or if you've got a cushion, you can just shove one quickly under your bum, just to give you a bit of lift. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, crossing that band, aim your elbows up and out wide, and then release back down. And again, aim the elbows up and out wide. Try not to bring your hands too close in, because then the shoulders can rise up. So pull the elbows out wide, and really feel it through the arms, shoulders squeeze together. That's it. Sit up tall. If you find you're starting to sink back, try bending your knees and see if that helps. Also, if your legs start to get a bit tight as well, bend the knees. Good. Now we're going to concentrate on one side. So rest your hands down on your knees and then just pick an arm and we're going to pull out to the side and then back to center, same side again. So rotate. So think of your spine being stock still and we want to turn. You want to turn that spine. Turn the head to look behind you. So sit up tall. By that I mean don't just pull your arm back and kind of do something funny with your shoulder. Set your shoulders, sit up tall and twist. So you want to feel it through your abs and then through your spine as well. So if you really make an effort to twist, you can really feel it through your mid-upper back. And again, pull. I like to have my hand on my other leg, on my other leg, so then I can give myself a bit of a help. And again, two more. Twist. Last one, sit up tall. Hold it on this one and pulse 3 times. You go 3, 2, 1, and release. So it's not about the arm pulling back. It's about setting up and pulling and twisting through your spine 3 times. So we lift, twist, and 3, 2, 1, and release. Should be feeling this shimmy through your shoulders, abs in tight, and twist. 3, 2, 1 more time. Go 3, 2, 1, and release. Relax. Other side. Set your arm down onto your other leg. Lift and rotate. So again, if your legs are getting a little tired, bend the knees. And remember to make it more about the twist rather than just pulling your elbow back. I'm going to turn so I can see what's going on. Otherwise, I'll just see the dirt under my radiator. So, outside's out of mind. Rotate. And again, rotate. Rather than just pulling the arm back. Twist your spine. One side definitely better than the other. This side just feels really kind of stiff to go. Although I don't want to pull with my arm more than rotate my spine. Go now, add on 3 pulses. Go 3, 2, 1, and release. Sit up tall. Go 3, 2, 1, and back. Twist through the spine, through the spine, through the spine. And again, lift and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Nearly finished. Sit up tall. Don't collapse. 2, 1. Give me 1 more now. Nice and strong. Twist and go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Right, just mat. We're going to roll up and down. So if your band is going to help you, brilliant. If not, hook your feet under something like a settee or whatever, something that's not going to move. Band around the feet, sit up tall, and then soften like little magnets are going to start pulling you down to your mat. So draw your belly button into your spine, keep your legs down, and slowly roll all the way down to the floor. When you're down, a little shoulder shrug up and slide the shoulders down and tuck the chin and roll up through the spine. Stay looking at your knees, curl your spine, stay there, don't stand, don't sit up, stay there and then just rock back. So instead of straightening the spine, we're just staying in that flexion and going up and down. Now take your time, shoulder shrug at the bottom, and that really helps to kind of draw the shoulders down, gives you a focus point of then starting to peel up off the floor. Pull your abdominal muscles in, keep that curve, look down to the knees, stay looking down, and then just shoot yourself straight back again. So scoop, really pull in tight as you go down. Keep pulling in, keep pulling in, keep pulling in. Good, let's do 1 more time, and we're going to end up lying down. But don't cheat this one. Try and use your abdominal muscles rather than just using that band completely. And when you roll down, keep pulling in so you can really feel your lower back hit the mat before your rib cage. And down. Right. Take the band around your right foot. Left leg straight out on the floor. Cross the band and take your arms out on the floor. You can have bent arms if your band isn't really long, or just arms away and out on the floor, and then keep your arms there. Don't move your arms, okay? You're going to take your right leg across the body to the left, and you're going to let your hip, your bum, lift up off the floor. So we're taking that leg across the body, let your bum and hip lift. Now bring it back through the center. My hands are on your hips are not going to move. You take your leg away from you to the right, but your hips stay still, so abs in tight and controlled. Then up and across to the other side. Bum, hip can come off as you go across, arms staying still, little bit of a leg stretch, and then when you go back out through the other side, your hips stay down, pull your abs in, strong arms, and let that leg fall out to the side with control. So don't let your body start to twist. Keep your hip down. And then you're just doing that. So as the leg goes across the body, you can lift your hip, lift your bum. But when the leg comes over and away from you, keep those hips still, hips on the floor, and push against your band. Good. And then just do one more time. So you might find, well, when we do the other side, one side might feel a bit more flexible than the other. And then open and control through the hips, and then pull back to center. Good. Okay, uncross your band. Bend your left foot. Keep the band around your right leg. So we're going to do a little bit of bum and leg work here. So now it's just your left leg that's going to be able to lift. So arms stay on the floor, 90-degree bend, hold your band. Push your hips up against the band and then down. And again, push up and down. Now try and get your hips to lift squarely. And by that I mean you're not kind of clunking down one butt cheek before the next. Push up. If you really need to, you can bend your right leg, which will release some of the tension on that band, so it'll be a bit easier. Leg straight is harder, because you've got to push that band up to the ceiling. Good, 2 more times, push up. Left leg feeling it now, now hold up. The right leg is going to move, we're going to press the leg away from you, and then lift up. Keep your arms still, push against the band. If you really need to, bum down, press the leg away. Good. 4 more times. Keep lifting up with the left side. I promise you're nearly finished. Last 3. We've just got 2 more impulses and you're done on this side. 2. Woo. Last 1. Now you're going to hold it leg up in the air and pulse your bum. Push the band. Go 8, 7, 6, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. I don't know if it's because I've been doing it all week, but that hurt. So apologies, or apologies if it's not hurting you as much. But you're not going to tell me until 1:30 anyway, so we'll have to wait to see. Okay, next little bit we're going to do abdominals. Now you can keep your head, this is the golden rule, you can keep your head on the floor, that's fine, but just watch, as we move the legs, be careful. If you take your legs down too low, you may feel your lower back arching off the floor. So you've really got to pull in tight and maybe just think about keeping your legs up a little higher. But if you want, you can curl up on this one. So your legs are going to be at 90 degrees. Let's just get the legs going first. Everyone keep their head on the floor for a few. So legs are up at 90 degrees and it's still just wrapped around your right foot. All I want you to do is think about drawing your ribs down and in and pulling your abdominal muscles in tight. And you're just going to press your right leg out and in, then change legs. Left, out, and in. Right leg press, left leg press. So you're not on a bike, so don't cycle the legs. Start and finish at 90. Draw your abdominal muscles in. And full extension on the leg. Now remember, higher up, if it's pulling on your back, head down. Now if you want to work harder, tuck your chin in, you might do a little bit more tension on your band, curl yourself up, nice strong arms, same thing with the legs, out and in. You can go a little bit faster, press. Now you can go a little bit lower if you're curled up. Look down at your abs and pull them in tight. Tuck the chin to support the neck. Press. Good. Let's just do 3. Press. Last 2. Push. Abs in. Curl up. 1 more time. Legs up nice and strong at 90. Start and finish. And then just release it down. Put the band around your left foot. Cross the band. Right leg straightens out, arms out of the way, on the floor the whole time. Bring your left leg across your body, lift your left hip and bum cheek up off the floor, twist away from you, or twist towards you, and then open and you go away to the other side, but you keep your hips facing the ceiling, don't let them open and twist you out. And again, left and across. That goes across the body. And let your bum and hip lift. Little stretch through the leg. And then up. Hips stay still. Bum on the floor. Open the leg. out to the side. And again, up and across, bum and hip lift. And then up and away, hips stacked, arms stay still. Good, one more time, up and across, stretch the side of the leg, bum and hip lift, and then hips are still, open and away. Good, back to center, uncross the band, bend your right leg, foot flat to the floor. Hands down by your side, bend your elbows, keep the band still. Now push up and down with your right foot. So squeeze up and down, push and lift and lower. And again, nice and strong, leg up straight, bend it if you need to have a little bit more release on that band, make it a bit easier. Good, 2 more times, lift. Now hold up on this one, push the hips, lower the leg down, lift the leg up if you need to. Your bum can come down for a few. Keep pressing out through the front of that leg though. 4 more. Squeeze the hips, keep them parallel to the ceiling, and mind you're not tensing up through your shoulders. Last one. Hold the leg up and pulse to finish. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. Okay, bend the knees, both legs up in the air. So let's just do a few with the head on the floor to start. Arms are relaxed, legs up at 90. Draw your abdominal muscles in, ribs down and in, and then just start to press the legs away from you. Try not to aim down too low, and you may start to feel your back arch up off the floor. So every time you extend the leg out, then you're drawing your abdominal muscles in. Good. Now if you want to work a bit harder, you can curl yourself up, set your arms and press. Legs at 90 and press. And again, and press. Look to your abs, pull in tight. Push the legs, full extension. Good. Keep pulling in as you press out. Keep your legs up nice and high. Head down if you need to. If you're up, go a little bit lower the legs. Good. 4 more. Curl. And press. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Good job. Place that band over your lap. And let's have a little stretch through the front of the thighs. And a curl up and down. So the band over your lap. Place your hands down by your side. Your hands are going to stay on the floor. You can hold the mat if you need to, but try not to tense your shoulders and grip for dear life. So hip bone, pubic bone level, and we're just going to take time, a little bit of a second to settle there. So hip bone, pubic bone level. Eye gaze straight up to the ceiling, relax the arms, and then pull into a pelvic tilt. Feel the band against your thighs. As you start to roll up through your spine, imaginary ball in between the knees, remember, so don't let your knees flare out. As you lift up, push against the band, try not to arch your spine, and then slowly roll, block by block, vertebrae by vertebrae through your spine, and release back out. Do that again. Pull in, push down, squeeze, and slowly roll up, push against your band, hands down, so feel that resistance, and then lower gently back down to the floor. I can hear my dog on the other side of the kitchen door. Probably wondering who the hell I'm talking to. That only knows I've got little mini cocktail sausages in the fridge for him. He probably thinks I'm eating them. Pulling in, push down, squeeze your bum, lift those hips. And as you come back down, really control it so your hips are up as much as you can to press down into your spine and then back out. Okay, one more time. Pull in, push down, squeeze the bum, roll up through your spine, press up through the front of the legs, and then slowly roll all the way back down and release there. Have a little rest. Good job. Okay, we're going to do another little round with your abdominal muscles and the band. So what the band needs to go around both feet. So we're going to do a double leg extension. So your head can be up or down. You're going to press out and in, okay? So legs up 90 degrees. Draw the shoulders down. Relax your arms. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Set your legs at 90. Head down just for a few. And I want you to pull in tight as you extend the legs out and then control the return back in. So don't let your arms go with the legs because you'll lose tension on the band. Arms stay stock still. Pull in and press out. Remember not to aim down too low. Now if you want to work harder, tuck your chin in, curl yourself up and press the legs out. Pull in tight, release or control the return. And again, press out and control the return. So if you are up, arms stay still, draw your abdominal muscles in when you straighten out your legs. And again, press, full extension, curl up nice and strong. If you want to work harder, aim down a little lower. Well done, everyone. Keep going. Press out. Good. Just do two more. Pull in as you press. Last one. Abs in tight and release. Bring the legs in. Have a little rest. Pop the band around your right foot. We've got a little bit more abs to do, but let's have a leg stretch here first. So let the band help to pull the leg in towards you and feel a lovely stretch down the back of your leg, hamstring, maybe around the back of the knee. Try pushing your heel up to the ceiling and you'll maybe get a little bit more in your calf and a little bit more around the knee again. So push the heel up to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to do scissors. Both legs are going to move, but the band is just around your right leg. You can do this exercise with your head on the floor, but just be careful when you take your legs out that your hips don't start to rock, okay? But if you want, you can bring your head up off the floor. So let's try everyone with head down for a second. So legs are up as straight as you can get them. Band around your right foot, and you're just going to start to lower one leg down, lift, and then switch. So you just got that band around the right leg. We want to control, same move, out and in, and just watch as you go down low. Just focus on pulling in tight, bracing your abs so your hips and back don't move. But if you want, you can curl up, you lift up and you press away. This one I think works your abs a little bit more. Since you curled up and you press your legs away, you can pull in tight and you can pull in a little bit more and you can lift yourself up using your arms. Add on a pulse. 1, 2, lift and switch. 1, 2, lift and switch. Abs in tight, lift and switch. 1, 2, lift and switch. Last 2, 2, lift and switch. Last 1, 1, lift and switch. That was a short set because we've got to do it on the other side. So left leg in your band, right foot on the floor, and then just pull your left leg towards you. Sorry, that's my work phone. Oh, just quiet it. There we go. So pulling that left leg, push your heel up to the ceiling and stretch the back of the leg a little bit more. Good. Okay, let's do your scissors here. So band around the left leg, arms on the floor, both legs up, abs in tight. Watch those hips. Start to send the leg down low. Oh, right leg feels all stretchy. And left leg and right leg and left leg. So abs in tight, control as you lower. Don't let the hips rock. And remember, if you want, you can curl up and you can press away and abs in tight. You can lift up and send the legs away. Good. And again, press. Curl up tight. Curl up tight. Add a pulse. 1, 2. Lift and switch. 1, 2. Lift and switch. 1, 2. Curl up a little more. Abs in tight. Land. 1, 2. Lift and switch. 1, 2. Little bit more. 4. And lift. And 3. Abs in tight. Last 2. Press away. Last 1. And relax. Woo. Both feet in the band. Pull the legs towards you. Get a lovely stretch down the back of the legs. Push the heels up to the ceiling. And then just release the legs. Arms out into a T shape. Drop your knees over to the right. Feel a lovely stretch down the side of the body. And then rock it over to the other side. Push the hips away. Stretch the side of the body. And then back to center. Soles of the feet together. Let your knees flop out to the side. Just relax your arms. You can have them over the head if you want, or down by your side. Just let those legs press away from you. Little rock side to side if that feels good. And then just bring it to center. Bring yourselves up to sitting. Good. And then one leg out, one leg in. Turn towards your straight leg. Lean forwards and stretch out through your spine. Good. Leg comes up, comes across. Hug the knee in. Lift and twist. So we're doing a bit more of the Thames path tomorrow. We need to do just a little bit. Well, I think Daniel said it's 9 miles up by Ensham, Oxfordshire way. So we're going to finish that this weekend. And then we'll only have Datchet to the end of the Thames path to do. But perhaps someone was, Sherry, who comes to class, was saying that it's really good to get into the Thames barrier and have a tour around. But of course, it's bloody COVID. You can't do that, can you? So one leg out, one leg in, and then lean forwards. Now, this is the definition of irony. Daniel's got a guy who works for him. He's Polish, really nice guy, got young family. He thinks this whole COVID thing is completely made up. So he's one of these conspiracy theorists. He thinks Bill Gates is out to like track everyone in the world, all this kind of stuff. Bring your leg across. And who's now got COVID. So his wife got tested positive. He's got exactly the same symptoms, but he refuses to get tested. I think it's probably because he just doesn't want to admit that he's got it. But she's definitely got it, so he's got all the symptoms, so kind of thinking he has got it. So yeah, that's ironic, isn't it? The man who thinks he doesn't exist then gets it. Hopefully it's not so bad though. Soles of the feet together. Press the legs out. Sit up tall. And let's hope there's no fireworks tonight, because my poor little Benji was not happy last night. Not happy at all. Oh, he did think, we saw Jane last night walking her dog, and he did think her dog was a cat, so there's no hope for my dog. Slowly come up to standing. I shall unmute you if you want to unmute. Up to you. Shoulder roll going back. And take your hands behind, link your fingers, stretch the chest. So, because you're using the brown, we did a bit more arm work. You might feel it in your arms a little bit and stuff, but hopefully it won't be too bad. You'll know you've done something. Roll it forwards.
It's great when you...
Yeah, it's something different, isn't it? And then reach your arms out in front, stretch it away. Okay, bend the knees, take a nice big breath in, stretch up to the ceiling.